Tuning in to Chaos Culture Radio, dropping knowledge in the studio you already know.
Chaos Culture Radio back again, once again. It's Prince Hakeem.
And this your man, Ronnie Ron. Hey, Hakeem, what's happening? What's going on, man? What's good with you?
Man, just living life, enjoying life, drinking life, eating life, loving life.
That's what's up, man. I'm over here having some cookies right now, man. You can't go bad with these cookies, especially at this middle of the night.
Definitely. Hey, I'm sipping on some aloe mango, eating a granola bar, a blueberry granola bar.
People like, what, you on a diet or something? like
hey,
bar.
Nigga, hey, I'm trying to get healthy. That's the name of the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I know you hit on my line. You told me you got something interesting to talk about, man. What's on your mind? What's going on, man?
Man, there's been something that's been stressing me a little bit. And you want to know something? And I guess it's something you can relate to. And I wanted to talk to our audience here. You know, the Chaos Culture Radio mob who listens to us every week. Please donate to the platform so we can grow this platform and we can drop your ill content every day. The best content you can get in under 20 minutes. Trust me. You're going to digest 6 of these before you can go home. Mm-hmm. Now, what I wanted to ask you, Ronnie, and this was a question that somebody posed me and I had to stop myself. And I said to myself, I never really thought about that, but let me ask my homie this. My homie probably can ask you this. Is it better to work at a job that you love or a job that pays well?
I'm not going to lie to you, a job that pays well, because then I'm able to afford a job that I do love. Like to invest in the job I do love.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying? Prime example. You and I, we're trying to build an empire. We're trying to do, film and real estate and all this stuff. Yeah. So let's say if I get a job opportunity to make $100K, I could take that money that's making $100K and to invest in our business.
Yes, facts.
So that's my opinion. I would go with that route. Deal with the miscue screw of the job. Whatever, get up, whatever, but take that money and invest.
Definitely. And you want to know something? It's funny that you say that. And so basically the way you're answering the question is 50-50, right?
Yeah, 50-50. Do the job that you don't like to invest in the job that you do love.
I can agree with you. But you want to know, sir, for me, I'm not going to sit here and lie to people here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You have been one of the most consistent guys I've known who kept the job consistent. You know, I'm always in and out. You feel me?
Right.
Like, due to certain things, because I can't take sometimes the way the job is. Sometimes, you know what I mean? You just deal with a lot of negativity sometimes when you're at these
right.
You know what I mean? So it's not like you can feel like yourself and stuff like that. But you want to know something? I'm going to have to go ahead and agree with you and say, you want to know something? My homie's right. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to work a job you don't like so you can do a job you love. And this is why we're telling a lot of y'all, my homie works 2 jobs.
Right.
I was working a full-time job. You know what I mean? Some circumstances happened, but we're going to get back in the mix. He comes here faithfully and records all the time.
Right.
But we doing something we love and we're trying to grow the platform and take it to the next level.
Correct.
And the thing about it is then we can transition into working something that we love full time. Where
Correct.
We can, you know what I mean, have our family over or, you know what I mean, we have an office of certain sort and stuff like that. But I don't think a lot of people get that. I don't think a lot of people dream enough. Do you think that?
Do a lot of people dream a lot?
No, dream enough to want to do something that they love.
People kind of, to be honest with you, most of the time, this is just an average American. Most of the time, they wake up every day not really fulfilling their dreams, or they throw their dreams literally on the back burner and say, forget my dreams. I left that when I was a child, so they don't really pursue their dreams 100%. So that's just a normal person, everyday normal person. So not a lot of people fulfill their dreams. Like, to be honest with you, we kind of fulfilling our dream now.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But the number is very small.
Definitely. But here's the funny thing is, I think a lot that has to go through with how we was raised as well. I don't think a lot understand, you know what I mean? Because me and you was raised in a traditional Caribbean background. And
But my dad didn't tell me to pursue my dream. My dad actually wanted me to work. My parents actually wanted me to work like a normal 9 to 5. But when I branched out and wanted to do other things, that's when they were like, they got surprised. They're like, "Wow, you actually want to be bigger than what we expected." So that's the only thing is, like, most parents just want you to work a normal job. No, they want you to go to school, graduate from school, and then work a normal job. I don't know. Your parents the same way. I know people have different ideology when it comes to their parents.
No, definitely. I'm gonna have to second and agree with you. My parents never, in a sense, supported anything that was creative. They don't understand it. They was like, "Oh, you doing this podcast stuff?" Or even when I used to be a recording artist, you know what I mean? I used to rap. They was like, "Oh, that rapping stuff ain't never gonna get you nowhere." And the thing about it is, you don't get the support. But that was a job that I love. You feel what I'm saying? That's something that I waked up every morning and I was like, man, I can't wait to do this, man. I love doing this. I love doing this. And people used to be like, yo, bro, man, that's not the wave. You feel me?
And, yeah, because remember they were thinking about, that was the question you asked. You say, will you do the job that you hate or the job that you love? I'll tell you, because most of the time they just want you to have stability. They know, like, the career, like, say your rap career, they know that takes time. You know, they want you to get something for, like, the right now. And it's true. Most of the time, stuff like that, like recording artists, podcasts, films, all of those takes time. It's not overnight. However, if you get a job that, you know, you're making good money, you can invest in your business.
You are 100%, bro. You are 100%. And the thing is, you definitely can invest in your business. And I'm looking, and I look at it from that point and seeing from the standpoint of saying, like, yo, but they never understand. Listen, that ideology our parents teaches us, that you just work, doesn't matter if you like your job or not, that's because they come from situations that there was not as many opportunities here. Bro, we in the land of the free, you know that?
Exactly. I agree with you. Yeah.
Listen, we in the land of the free. Listen, most dudes who we know in Haiti or in all these places don't even have the funds to start a podcast.
Yeah. My dad even told me, he said, there's some part in Haiti where there's no refrigerator.
You see?
There's no refrigerator. Like, literally, they buy groceries for that whole week. And they can't even buy meat because there's no refrigerator. So they make sure they buy like a bulk of rice, bulk of sugar, stuff that lasts them for the week and to the next following week because they're like so poor. My dad was telling me this, and I'm like, wow. He said, Ronnie, you in a land where there's great opportunity. You can do literally whatever you want.
100%.
But I think sometimes we get blinded by it because we get so consumed with work that we just get completely blinded about our dreams. That's the problem.
Blinded ain't the word. You know what I mean? I just think that we should need to try to change the narrative of what we teach as kids as far as what they should go after. You know what I mean? Hey, go get a job you love, or go get a job you love, or go get a job to pay bills or pay work or
no, but you know, it's kind of funny because even as a child, you know, like, I don't know if you remember your childhood. You don't remember, like, you was like very creative, very outgoing. Anything you imagine yourself doing, you could just do it. Yeah. Like, for example, you thought yourself you could be Superman or Batman. All these creativity is just when you become an adulthood, you throw all those ideas away. It's amazing.
No, it does, because people walk up because people keep reminding you and saying you're getting older, you got to go get married, you're not going to be able to afford to do this and that. It's not us that throws it away. It's the society that makes you believe, hey, you can't dream anymore.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? You can't dream anymore. Bro, I didn't know, and just a story for a lot of people who not then. I didn't know you could make a podcast. I just learned and found this out. And I've always wanted to be on the radio. I've always wanted to be a disc jockey, to be a voice, to help people, to spread the knowledge and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And understanding that there's work behind it. There's work at your job. A lot of people be at a job for 30 years and never become the manager. Am I wrong?
That's a fact.
You feel me? But you have a better chance to become a manager at your own business, at your own house. And this is why when I'm saying, like, you have to go, you know what I mean? And I know this goes to your first point, but I rather want people to do something that they love, even if it doesn't make no money. Because you want to know something? We don't want niggas to be around us grumpy as hell.
But then how you would have the stability. Like, for example, if someone's around us that have a wife, you have to feed two people, your wife and yourself. So it's like, you do something you love, the chances are your wife ain't going. I know some people like, oh, your wife ain't gonna support that because she's gonna look at you like, baby, we gotta eat.
No, you're 100% right. Then that means you're gonna have to sacrifice her.
Yeah, you can do that too.
You're gonna have to sacrifice her. Mind you, you're gonna want to do something you love even before you meet a woman. Sometimes, and I'm about to say something real tough for a lot of guys here. Sometimes you might have to be single for 10, 12 years until you accomplish your purpose. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Mustang?
No, you're right.
There's some guys who don't get married until their 40s and 50s after they actually make their first milli or their first 100,000. They want to cop the truck. Some guys be chronically single for years until they get their money together.
That's a fact.
As soon as you get your money together, you start to get your stuff together. You get your weight down. You do this, but you're following your purpose. You're trying to do something that you love. Me, originally, you know what I'm trying to say? You know, we always love female companionship and we want to just be hugged up on it. But a lot of these women play games with you. That's why it's good for a man to focus on the books. It's good for a man to focus on getting his money. Because the thing about it is, you in society are listed as the provider and protector. So if you want to be those things, imagine doing that with work that you love to do.
Yeah, that's true.
A lot of these women never going to understand why do you spend an hour a week doing a podcast, or when we start doing the filming soon we're going to start, me and him going to go out one day and we're going to start filming. We're going to do an episode outside.
Right.
Film some stuff. A lot of people are not going to understand that, Mustang, where they say, oh, why this dude always doing this and that? No, because you got a purpose you're trying to fill. You don't want to live in mediocrity. Do you?
No.
Do you want to be kissing people ass every day that you don't want to when you can direct niggas to work under your own company?
Fact. That's true. No, but don't get me wrong. There's some, because I don't want people to seem like, oh, going to work is a bad thing. No, some people are not made to be entrepreneurs.
No,
not everybody's made to be entrepreneurs.
No, they're not. You're right. And we're not bashing those people. A lot of
y'all, because some people might be like, no, Walden and Ron, I don't mind going to my 9 to 5. I love my 9 to 5 job, and that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, I got another point. If you love being a worker in a 9 to 5, push your husband to be an entrepreneur so you can work for him.
True.
If you know you can handle the books and you can do that, push your husband, push your auntie, push your cousin, push whoever you know has that in them, because subsequently you can work for them. That still's living your dream through them, and you don't have to suffer working for somebody 30 years. You can work for your family.
Facts.
You know what I mean? This is why it's so important for a woman to get married and to be with a man who focuses on his purpose, because when you work for the family. You don't work for him.
Facts.
That's why I say support your man's dream. Allow him to go work on his dream. I'm only talking to the woman who can stand it, who knows that she might have to hold the weight for a couple years.
Yeah, it happened. You saw what happened with Gucci Mane and his wife.
Oh my God!
He only died while he was in jail.
Solid. Yeah. Handling his business. Handling his business. She's the archetype.
Those are rare women to find, because most women like, no, my man he gotta have stability by the age of 35.
Come on, man.
Which is very unrealistic.
Very unrealistic. Listen, the average millionaire is 60 years old.
Yep.
The average millionaire statistically is 60 years old. Most black
Unless
men
he's an entertainer or a basketball player, then it's younger, but that's rare.
Basically, most black men don't get into their financial strive until 45.
Facts.
So from 20-something on to 45, you're going to be dealing with somebody who might have some pit stall. pitfalls, who might not be able to hold a job. It's men here in Miami who are very capable, very willing to work, can't find the work that they need to sustain and provide for a family. Why you think there's so many men out here who are single? It's more single men than ever. It's a bunch of apartments where it's 4 to 5 dudes all living together because they can't get a woman, because a lot of you women want a man with money. These guys are in the house practicing brotherhood, focusing on their purpose, trying to get where you're at. And don't be mad after they get to where we're going and we handpick our women. Now, these are for the women. When you see me and Ron on that big yacht pouring liquor on the baddies.
Don't be giving them my secrets.
Yeah.
So go looking for us, man.
Yeah, man.
They're like, oh, right. They go like, freaking big over here, y'all. So you gonna be on the yacht pouring liquors on the baddie? Like, nah, that was Hakeem. That was Hakeem's dream. That ain't my dream. My dream is to be at home reading books.
Oh, man.
No, but on a serious note, it's true. It's true. You gotta have, I would say, you gotta have, especially if you get a woman, you gotta have a woman that's very supportive in that aspect. Because if a man really truly love what he's trying to become, he have to have a 100% loyal and supportive woman.
Preach.
Period. And that is so hard to find, especially this nowadays, because these modern women are something else.
Something else ain't the word.
Something else. They can care less about what you love.
No.
They're gonna be like, "Are you bringing home that check?"
Hey, they already want you to be rich.
But that's not really the bad thing, because you want to at least have financial stability. So I'm not mad at them for that.
We're not mad at them, but that's not realistic. Most average men makes $42,000 a year.
That's what I'm saying. That's the average.
That's the average black man in America makes $42,000 a year. White men only make $52,000. So they only make 10 grand ahead of us. And you know what I mean? And mind you, let's not forget, if you have some of these black guys who have side businesses who cutting yard, they make just as much money as a white guy. So you can't expect to get a man to make 60, 70 a year, 80, 90, 100 a year. Those are top tier niggas. They already done locked in their baddies.
Yeah. Most of the time.
Ladies,
and they doing hours. They doing like 80 hours a week.
Hours a week. And mind you, understand, when you get a dude who focus on his purpose, you talking about 100 hours. 100 hours he getting out there grinding, doing this thing. You know what I mean? You'll be second. Understand, you got to know your place and make sure his food is ready and your drawers is down when he come home.
Fact.
That's all I'm saying. So, fellas, man, focus on your purpose. Find something that you love to do. If you love it so much, it can turn into something that pays well. And that's all I got.
I agree. And I gotta say too, if you working a 9 to 5, there's nothing wrong to use that 9 to 5 money and invest in your dream.
Facts.
When you invest in your dream, it's gonna start becoming, it's gonna grow and start becoming an empire. On that note, Chaos Culture Radio.
Out.
Peace.
Man, I just appreciate y'all just listening. Stay tuned for the next episode.